Our subject of discussion today is the subject blue light, for we will be exploring its positive, negative, and side effects. Did you know that the blue light has a very short wavelength and can be seen by the naked eye? It provides light as to make surrounding objects visible to us. But it also has its downsides, as the too much exposure can be harmful to our eyes. The same goes for our skin as well. Sources. The primary sources of the blue light is the sun, but it can also be produced via artificial lights such as televisions, computers, cell phones, and LED lights, and any other electronic devices that can emit light. What is the difference? While both natural and artificial light emits light, there are differences that should be considered. Natural blue light, which comes from the sun, helps us in getting vitamin D and in regulating our sleep, which is why it is essential for life to thrive. Artificial light, however, which comes from digital screens or LEDs, can cause harm to our eyes and mess with our sleep schedule when exposed to too much. Concerns regarding blue light. There are multiple concerns in blue light that everyone should consider. Because blue light has such a short wavelength, too much exposure to the eyes can be harmful and cause various side effects such as eye strain, headaches and migraines, blurry vision, dry eyes, inability to focus, disrupts in sleep schedules or insomnia, and many more. Positives and negatives of using blue light. The positives of blue light is that it helps us with our daily lives by making things visible to our naked eye and helps us live by sustaining us with energy that we couldn't get naturally from other sources. Negatives. Too much exposures to it can be harmful to our bodies. May it be through the natural sources which can cause sunburns or through the artificial sources which can cause our eye strains or any other diseases. Effects on a human subject. Mood. Depending on the exposure, our mood may vary from being positive to being outright negative or gloomy. Sleep. When exposed to too much radiation, the human body might experience things such as lack of sleep or insomnia. Potential diseases. Too much exposure to blue light can cause damage to our retinal cells, and this can cause vision problems like age-related macular degeneration. From what ages do we need protection to blue light? Technically, all ages need protection from too much blue light, but the ones that really need them the most are children from the ages 1 to 10 or the elderly over the age of 50, for they are more vulnerable to the blue light than most others. Protect yourselves from blue light at night. Use dim red lights from night lights. Red lights is less likely to shift circadian rhythm and suppress melatonin. Avoid looking at bright screens beginning 2 to 3 hours before bed. If you work at night shift or use a lot of electronic devices at night, consider wearing blocking glasses or installing an app that filters blue or green wavelength at night. Expose yourself to lots of bright light during the day, which will boost your ability to sleep at night as well as your mood and alertness during daylight. And that concludes the end of our discussion on blue light. Thank you for listening. Bago sa edit ko na lang.
Woo! Finally!